Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Chiefs are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one, and number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts everything behind. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers, they're stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 41. On the move, headed right. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Setting up a throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he is on 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going for this. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas A&M. And the 49ers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 29-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Lone back gets the handoff. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Hutchinson on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 10.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it 3rd and 10. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. This one falls incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Running back sent in motion. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Still sticking with the passing game. Gets this to Sanders. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
3rd and long for him here. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Here's Smith on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. He beams one deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Getting out to his left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds Laporta. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. First and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Complete out to the right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's got it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He finds Sanders. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Three quarters in the books from this one. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds Sanders. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Throwing from the gun here. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for two.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Samuel comes in motion left.
Ready.
He's throwing for it. He has it. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
49ers 19.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Buying some time left. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Back now, pressure on its way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line.
They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. So the 49ers once again going for 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
36, 49ers 27.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Jim McCaffrey on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Mahomes throwing for 2. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Okay, ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
Throwing it to start this drive. Chased out to his right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are stopped a little inside the 30.